看今天的直击美股，我是主持人米少于超，在纽约证券交易所向大家问好。本周五美股三大股指持续下滑，地缘政治危机持续，朝鲜方面的威胁将称在太平洋进行氢弹试验，重新激起了市场对地缘政治紧张关系的担忧。地缘政治关系的再次变得紧张，也使得避险资产表现更好，日元和黄金反弹，国债收益率再次下跌，股市遇到了一些回调的压力。本周五，欧佩克在维也纳举行了减产监督会议。本次会议上，各国油长并未对延长减产协议作出决定，但讨论了监控原油出口量的提议，但并未达成最终的决定。回顾本周，参议院共和党人一直试图废除平价医疗法案，并想对美国的医疗体系进行全面的改革，这引起了医疗服务业者、患者和保险公司的强烈反对。美国前总统奥巴马抨击共和党人显然是孤注一掷，再一次的尝试推翻他所倡导并签署的医保法案。本周二，特朗普在联合国大会发表演讲时表示，联合国有强大的实力和耐心，但如果是不得不自卫和保护盟友，我们将别无选择，唯有彻底摧毁朝鲜。火箭人金正恩本人及其政权正在实施自杀式的任务。本周三，美联储宣布将从10月份开始缩减总规模高达4.5万亿美元的资产负债表。央行没有加息，而是维持1%至1.25%的利率范围不变。但央行成员的加息点阵图暗示，美联储今年12月还有可能加息1次，明年可能加息3次。在其他市场方面，亚洲市场上证综合指数收跌0.15%。更多资讯，我们一起来回顾一下本周交易员的解读。
As of yesterday, kind of weirdish day. Markets did make new all-time highs, but it was very, particular of which stocks and when. And, there was some decent trades and some decent follow-through if you had the right ones on, but if you had the wrong ones on, which I guess is always the case, you might have been a little bit frustrated. So coming in today, the S&P futures are up 2. Europe's flattish. Asia had a big night, not Asia meaning China, but the Nikkei, considering it was closed for the holiday. So all in all, things are still moving right along until they don't. But right now, you can't fight it. If you look here at the chart of the S&P cash, pretty methodical move, since breaking above this, nice tight wedge. Seems like every wedge breaks to the upside, during this entire year, pretty much. Actually, no, this wedge kind of broke to the downside. But anyway, at this point, here's your 8-day, which we're well above, and then this is your upper support. So I would just take it like this today. Sometimes it's more of a quiet day. Tomorrow's a day that they try and push things around. I wouldn't be surprised if we just stay in this range. So this low here is $24.99. Yesterday's high is $25.08. If you push above this, there is nothing to the left. So just see where it goes, and then we'll have a new pivot maybe for tomorrow. As of now, the oscillator is, I think, plus 40, not plus 50. The 8 days here, so we're pretty extended from both of these, but things aren't really pulling in. If you look at some sectors, the Qs, not acting special, but also not falling apart. So what does that mean? I'm not sure yet. All we have now is still yesterday's low, which is 145.11. We hold this little spot. It's hard to get too bearish. If for some reason tech gets another bid, that would be the area it has to get above and stay above for another breakout type move. Kind of lethargic in here, so just don't do too much there, but watch what it's doing just in case. Last powerful move came in here, okay, and then it held the 21-day there. So we'll see if this continues. I'll go over Apple because Apple is one of the reasons why the Qs have been kind of lethargic. This morning, let me get rid of this, Morgan Stanley upgraded the target to 194. So with that being said, I'm not sure if that'll be enough to keep a bit under it. Here is your short-term floor, okay? If it's up 80 cents like it is this morning and starts to go red and it can't hang in there on the upgrade, then this would be a level that could be a level where shorts press, and then you could see there. If they decide to, hold this up and we get an inside day right there, maybe there'll actually be a little bit of a tradable move above this 161 to get back in play. I like when Apple's in play. I'm just not so sure, The iPhone X, I'm not going to use my Warren Buffett technique, isn't coming out till November. I have the 7 Plus, which is awesome. So no matter how good the 8 is, I can't make a justification for trading this in, to get an 8. And I think a lot of people got the 7 and the 7 plus. So why would they be in such a rush to go to the 8? Maybe they would go to the X. I don't know. The iPhone, the watch, disconnected, the Series 3 I'm getting, and I think a lot of those numbers could be good. But either way, I think we're kind of prone to some kind of news coming out about maybe not as many being sold. So you don't want to get stuck in it. So at this point, just be lighter. If you're a long-term investor in Apple, fine. If you're trading intraday, we had a nice trade on Friday. Yesterday got stopped out. So if you're still in it, BABA down 3 days, had a tremendous run. It's allowed to come in. And I think a pull-in is welcome because traders and investors and hedge funds and institutions want to buy this thing. The question is you don't want to buy it too soon because of the size of the run that it had. If you look at BABA right now, BABA to me, just had a 3-day pullback. I'd like to see it come in a little bit more closer to the 21-day, and I think it's a buyable spot. If you happen to have been short BABA, for a Q trade, I would have covered into today or covered some. You don't get 3 down days that often in BABA. Basically, this whole trend to the upside has been above the 8-day and the 21-day. So right now, just did get a little extended from all of that. At this point, tomorrow we'll see what happens here, but I think that at some point soon, you could be a buyer. The question is, does this 167 hold, or does it come in a little bit more towards the 21-day, which is closer to 163?